All right, so there's the finished product. Now that's the low beam, fog lights, and switchbacks on the very top part. I'm gonna go ahead and put the high beam. That's the high beam right there. As you can tell, the fog's turned on. So I'm pretty satisfied with the way it looks. And now just stay tuned for the durability, see how long they last. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Welcome back to the channel. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be addressing the issue that I had on the headlights. And what we're going to be installing here are some Amazon lights that I purchased for $50. There's this brand right here, and the bulb that you're looking for is right there, the H13. So if you're watching this video maybe 6 months later or a year later, and you're interested if these worked out for me, well, go ahead and let me know in the comments and I'll let you know. So let me show you what's going on with this truck and why we're going to go ahead and replace these. So as you can tell, these are your blinkers or your hazards, and they're not actually your lights. So originally I thought these were my low beam or high beam light, but those are okay. So the ones I'm going to be messing with are the ones at the bottom, which on your normal F250 they are your low beam and high beam. But let me show you what's going on with mine really quick. All right, this is with my low beams on. As you can tell, this one has just your traditional halogen on there, and the right one, it seems like my low beam's not working. And now let me go ahead and put the high beam. And now with the high beam, that one turns on high, but with your traditional bulb, this one right here, as you can tell, you might not be able to catch it on camera, but it's flickering pretty bad. So it's not very well. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and replace these with these lights that I just purchased. And there it is with the fog lights. So let me see now, let me get to it. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to remove this ranch hand bumper. There's plenty of videos out there as far as how to remove the headlights. You have to remove the grill, and there's a few bolts that I have to remove. So I'm going to try to get to it without removing the bumper, but if I have to, well, I'll let you all know. All right, so it was possible to remove the grill with the ranch hand bumper. Plenty of space to remove it, and I was able to get the bolts. This is the only one that you have to loosen up, and then the other two that you remove here on the side, and the most difficult one is the one that goes down here on this edge. But there it is, pretty easy access. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this lower one, which is your low beam, high beam. I also noticed that my amber lights, which are here, these on the sides, it's probably going to be a little hard to tell, but the filament, the little wire that runs across these, it's busted, so it wasn't lighting up. I'm going to go ahead and replace that, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so there's the low beam. As you can tell, the amber light's working now. This is working. I did notice that the clip was broken back here, so I had to put a little tie strap to kind of wrap that around and hold it together. And there's the LED light there. Came with a double-sided sticker for this little deal. Went ahead and stick it right there behind the headlight where it doesn't get in the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back together. All right, so really quick, I had to move where I had that sticker, that little ballast, because as you can tell, where that light stays up on it, so the wire wouldn't work very well where I had stuck it over here. So I had to put it over here on this side. And it's a little tight, but it makes the wire a little better. So the old LED light didn't have a direction, but this one did. So just make sure if you do purchase your lights to pay attention to that. As you can tell, they're facing out. That's how these are.